Hello Cancer, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking and your love reading for August 2017. Today is the 8th of August. I am sorry for the late readings. I seem to be saying that all the time. It just has been impossible. I had issues with the computer and we are in Mercury shadow. It's going actually direct on the 5th of September, but it's going retro on the 12th in 4 days. So I just made it last minute, even though it has been difficult. Okay, just dropped a card, 2 cards. What do we have? The Page of Rods, which is the Morgan-Greer Tarot. The Page of Wands, which could be a passionate message, a inspirational leap of faith. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles as well, which we could be speaking about a family situation, or because this is in relation to love, right? Abundance on the love level. Let's see for Cancer. Now, Cancer, Venus is in your sign, so that should help where love is concerned. 2 eclipses in August. The first one was on the 7th or 8th, depending on where you are in the world. And that's in Aquarius. The second eclipse is on the 21st of August, 21st or 22nd, I think, in Leo. Now, the North Node is in Leo. South Node in Aquarius. So whatever happens with these eclipses, and the 21st of August is a solar eclipse. Okay, so because the North Node is being activated, from what I know, if I'm not mistaken, the energies of these eclipses are going to last, could be 18 years, right? Usually the energies of the eclipses, they say, would last up to 6 months. But with the North Node being activated, whatever happens now, whatever is eclipsed out of your life is there for a reason. Now, when the North Node comes back to Leo in 18 years, that's where the energies will change for this North Node axis, Leo Aquarius. So, dear Cancer, what's happening in your love life? What is going on? Spirit guides and angels, please enlighten Cancer in relation to their love life. What's happening? What are the changes? Because we are talking about changes with eclipses, right? Cancer, August 2017. At the bottom of the deck, my goodness, is the 5 of Swords. Not a very good energy. This is the general energy, and it's a card of conflict. Let's see what the reading says. Okay, the 9 of Wands is in the now position. The World card is your challenge. Major Arcana. The Page of Cups is in the distant past. In the recent past, we have the Justice card. That's the card of Libra. Crowning your reading is the Empress. And that is the card of Venus and Libra. So we have Libra and Venus, which rules Libra and Taurus. In the near future, we have the Queen of Rods, which is the Queen of Wands. In the advice position and how people see you is the Ten of Wands. In the environment position is the Star card, and this is the card of Aquarius. Now, this is what is external to you. So you've got a few major arcanas here. In your hopes and fears, we have the Four of Swords. And the outcome card is the Chariot card. Beautiful. This is your card, Cancer. Two clarification cards. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the Seven of Swords. You can only just see the cards there. Okay, so I'll move them over a bit. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we said is the Five of Swords. What's beneath that? We have the Eight of Wands. So this is drastic, quick changes, quick messages, quick movement, flight travel, and also internet-based communication. Okay, it could be literal movement or flight travel. And then we've got the general energy of the Five of Swords, and this is a battle which is a difficult battle because we are fighting here with the swords. Okay, so conflicts, deep wounds through these conflicts. But fives are all about changes. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Dear Cancer. Okay, the Nine of Wands in the now position says that you've been through difficult times with the Nine of Wands, but you still have fight in you. You're still standing. Okay, but it's a 9, which says that you're almost at the end. And in the advice position, we've got the 10 of Wands, which speaks of a burden, but it says that you get to your goal. So this is going to be happening soon. Hold on tight for that. Now, your challenge card is the World card, and this is, the World card is a major arcana, right? It's a completion of lessons being learned, because major arcana cards are all about learning the lessons. We start off with a Fool and we end with a World card. So you've gotten to your challenge is that you are getting to the point of completion of whatever you have gone through. The lessons have been learned. Now, many times this is a card of success. It's always a success to get through each and every stage, okay, until you get to the end. You've learned your lesson. This is karmic, right? What has happened in your life is trying to complete. Now, this is the card of Saturn, and Saturn is retrograde in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is also in relation to foreigners, foreign countries. So some of you may be dealing with someone who is overseas, someone who is a foreigner, someone who you may be traveling to see with the Eight of Wands. And there could be messages through the internet, through social media, because we've also got the card of Aquarius, which is in the environment position. Now, the Star card being in the environment is a wonderful energy. We know that it's a card of healing, and it's also, you know, the Star is following what is important to you, what heals you, what is what your goals are, because this being the card of Aquarius, Aquarius is the 11th house, which is all about wishes being granted. It's all about being social, friends, groups of people, all right? But very importantly, this is a card of healing, and it's a very spiritual card, this one is. So, as I said, your challenge is for completion with the World card. Now, in the distant past, we have the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. This could be your energy. You could have made an offer of love to someone in the distant past, an offer of love that came unexpected. But this also is a very youthful energy. So maybe you are the younger of the two. Okay, because we've got the Queen of Wands here. And the Queen is a queen. The page is a page. The page needs to take the next step into becoming a knight. After that is the Queen, is the position of the Queen. And the Queen is someone who has a lot of knowledge. So this is very youthful energy, as I said. And maybe this offer of love went astray. Maybe it was not accepted. I don't know. Whatever the case, whatever happened here with this offer of love, there was a change, because pages are in relation to change. Change is coming up forward. Change is coming forward. Now, in the recent past, we have the card of Justice. And the Justice card usually is a card of balance, because Libra is the two scales that are balanced. But here, as you can see, the scales are not balancing out. Okay, one is up higher, the other one's lower. So obviously there has been an imbalance. And as I said, this is Libra. And Jupiter is in Libra. Jupiter is trying to bring in balance in partnerships and relationships, right? And I will be pulling another card here, but Justice is number 11 of the major arcana. 11 says that there is drastic change, and I've lived through that myself. 11 became very prominent in my life a few years back, and that's where I started perceiving that there was something happening in my life where there would be changes. I would see 11 everywhere. You know, it was uncanny, and I thought I was going out of my mind. And I would always tell the people around me, see, there it is, number 11 again. 11, 11. Everything was 11. 11, 23, and 23 is 11 really, on the hour clock, right? On the 24-hour clock. So for me, 11 is a number of change. It is in numerology, it is a major number. So it is very important. It's like a new portal for me. And when I was working out which name I should give my YouTube channel, I was actually, thinking of the word portal, because 11 is, the 10 is the completion, and then there's another one after that. So it's like a new beginning, like there's been a completion, because 10s are all about completion, right? And then beginning again. So that could be the case in your lives. Now, crowning your reading is the Empress. Oh yes, I forgot to mention that I was talking about Saturn. I was just saying that Saturn is retrograde, but when it starts to move forward again, Saturn is very strict. He doesn't give you much leeway into doing the things that you want the way you want them. You have to be standing in your integrity and not, cutting corners. You have to do things by the book in relation to Saturn. Otherwise, the prize at the end, when Saturn moves out of Sagittarius, the prize will not be given to you, and it will be very difficult. So if you are doing things the right way, when Saturn moves into Capricorn, when it moves into Capricorn, which is its home, it's going to be even more difficult. Some astrologers say it's going to be wonderful, and others say that he's going to be even more stern. He's going to be you know, like the emperor sitting on his throne. So if you've done things the right way, you will be rewarded, okay? So the Empress, she's a number 3, beautiful, expansion, growth, beauty, abundance, love, love with a capital L. As I said, this is the card of Libra or Taurus, okay? And this is Venus sitting in your first house. So there is promise of abundance here. Now, this could be the way you are viewing your partner, or this could be a pregnancy for some of you because this is the pregnant woman. This could also be an archetype in your reading, one that speaks of abundance. It may not be someone in your life. Now, this is the mother of earth, and everything grows beneath her feet. So this is promise of, you know, either newfound love, a new life, a baby for some of you, and for those of you, congratulations. And she also speaks of things that we value, okay? Things in our lives that we put a lot of value, that we have in our heart, okay? Because what we value is what is very important to us, right? And if you are taking on the energies of the Empress, then, you know, this is prosperity, this is love. You are looking really great, okay? So this could be your energy. This is maybe where you're trying to move into. Now, let's not forget that Taurus is what we value. Taurus is all about income, comfort, the finer things in life. Maybe that's what you're striving for. Maybe you are expanding with your work because she is a 3. Maybe you're a business owner and work and financial prosperity will be coming in for you. Whatever the case, it's a beautiful energy. Now, in the near future, we have this Queen of Rods, and she's an entrepreneur, she's a leader, she's fire, she's passion. Leo is very strong here in your reading, Cancer. Now, Sagittarius, it could be also a Sagittarius or an Aries, but Leo comes to mind for me. We do have the card of Leo here and the card of Aquarius here, and that is the node axis, right? So this is where we are supposed to be moving into. This is the energy we are supposed to be taking on. Now, this could be a literal Leo in your life, and Leo is all about what the heart desires, what the heart loves. It's all about love. Also, children. Leo rules the 5th house. Creativity, what we create, creative endeavors, fun, joy, and children. So, romance, as I said, love. All these things come under the sign of Leo. But I will be pulling some more cards. We'll see. Now, in the advice position, how people see you, you are getting to the end of this burden. It's a 10. It's a 10. Do not fret. So the card of the star is in the environment position, and we shall see what's happening here. Maybe a wish is granted. Maybe you are traveling. Travel is on the cards. Now, in your hopes and fears is the 4 of Swords. So you're hoping to take time out. Maybe some of you are planning a holiday. Okay? Maybe work is very busy and it's been really hard and you're needing to get away. Some of you may be hoping to visit someone who is overseas. The Queen of Rods. I would say. Now, the outcome is the card of Cancer. Again, we've got another card of travel, movement. This could be relocation. Okay, so overcoming the obstacles and moving forward. Forward momentum in victory, successfully. Even though it's a 7 because it's mind over matter, I should say here. You are able to push these horses in the right direction. You're able to you're stronger, you are the leader here. Okay, you're able to make them move you forward, thrust you forward. So I feel a very quick energy here, a lot of determination. Now there is a decision that you've made that you're going to be making once the clarity comes in, because this woman is blindfolded. So whatever you are minding your heart from, you will receive the message, you will receive your clarity, and you will be able to take charge. Okay, so there's some sort of a decision which is being made that you will be working out. I'm just looking at the numbers of the cards. That's why I paused there. Now I've got the 7 of Swords here. And the 7 of Swords is someone who is sneaking away. For those of you that are hoping to go on a holiday, I think that you're being a little bit sneaky in the sense that you are sort of trying to be quick and smart about sneaking away, you know, moving under the radar, hopefully not being noticed too much, because you are conflicted, right? He's holding the 5 of Swords. Now this 5 of Swords up here reminds me of the 5 of Swords, this card here. So this is a bit of difficult energy. Now this person is taking the 5 of Swords and leaving the other 2 behind. It's as though he's leaving a partnership behind because of conflict, right? So for those of you that are moving away from, it could be a Libra that you are moving away from. It could even be an Aquarian. Yeah, for those of you that are moving away from a Libra, from an Aquarian, or even from a Cancerian, this is the energy that you are, you know, taking with you. You are taking these 5 swords and escaping, right? And that's maybe what the decision is here. For others of you, and I'm going to take some more cards before I complete the story here. For others of you that have made an offer of love, and it could have been to, because this is your energy here, the offer of love could have been either to a Taurus, a Libra, a Taurus or a Libra, and the offer was not accepted. I think that someone new is coming into your life, and that would be the Queen of Rods, right? A fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. And that's why we've got the 9 of Wands here. Okay, which says that you're almost at the 10, and you do get to the 10. So the burden is put down, okay? So you're coming out of that difficult energy. But I'd like to look at the card of Aquarius in the environment position first. before I complete the reading. Yeah, so some of you may be meeting this Queen of Rods at a distance when you go on a holiday. What is this Star card, please, universe? Oh, we've got the 8 again. The 8 of Rods again. Messages of love, flight travel, right? And very quick action taken here. Let me take a card on the Queen of Rods. Now, for you singles, you may be looking at a Libra, a Taurus, or a fire sign. Also, Aquarius. Yeah, also Aquarius. Okay, I was looking at the Empress, right? Yes. Okay, we've got the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is someone who is juggling, okay? Trying to balance out a situation. Twos always speak to me about relationships, yes. But if you notice in this card, there is a ship in the distance. So maybe you are pondering on whether you should take this trip. Maybe you are going to see this Empress. For some of you, this is how you are viewing, this wonderful Empress. She's all, she's beauty. So this is how you see this partner, whether it be a man or a woman, doesn't matter. And you are juggling whether you can probably leave work behind and go and travel, or maybe you are choosing between two people. Okay, the Empress and the Queen of Rods. For others of you, I'm going to look at the Queen of Rods now. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles could be a Virgo, it could be a Taurus, and it could be a Capricorn. Whatever the case, this could be just the energy of slow, stable, and steady movements forward with this Queen of Rods. And Knights are all about action, right? Action. He decides before he moves forward. He's not spontaneous. So it tells me that you are taking things one step at a time with this Queen of Rods. You want to be certain before you move forward. I would like to take another card on... Oops. Well, I was going to say the Five of Swords, which is the general energy. So we have the Lover's card, which is, it could be a decision, or it just could be a karmic relationship. Whatever the case, and this is the card of Gemini. Whatever the case, this says to me that there was battle and there was a decision that was made to move forward, to take a leap of faith, right? Or this also says to me that there was conflictual energy because the bond was so strong and there was a lot of passion, right? But you cannot base a relationship on just passion, right? Whatever the case, this was karmic. Whatever you are moving, whoever you are moving away from, whoever you made an offer of love to. And as I mentioned the signs before, justice has come in to bring in balance for you. Let me take one card on the Justice card, and I'm going to take the Sibillas after that. judgment. Justice and judgment speaks of karma, very strong karma. This is like, it's like the death card. Although it's a new beginning, something has died and something needs to replace it, right? So this is the in the Witch's Tarot, this is the card of karma. That's what it's called. So there is a rebirth, okay? There is a restart in your life, dear Cancer. So whatever you are coming out of, there is something else there that is going to take its place. Now, this is the card of Pluto in Capricorn, right? Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. So Scorpio can be indicated here as well. I'm just going to take one more card on the world and the Nine of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a card of work, putting in a lot of hard work. Maybe this relationship that you were in was testing you in the sense that you had to put in so much work and you were just, it was overbearing for you. Either that or you're putting your head into your career. You are putting all your energy into work, and you are completing, for those of you that are completing this relationship here with the Justice card and the Judgment card here, for the relationship from the past, from the distant past, because this is a clarification card, the Eight of Pentacles, right? It says that you are all about work. This is all about your career. So for some of you, there could be a completion of a career because of travel. You are, leaving work and going on a holiday because it's very necessary. You're just very, very tired. Or this was just a very testing relationship, one where it was not enough. What you were putting in was not enough for you. Yeah. And maybe some of you may have been partners at work as well. So that's sort of been quite difficult, because it's, it's always difficult to have a partner, that someone that you're living with, a romantic partner, and then if they're already, present in your career, in your work environment as well, that would make it 10 times more difficult. It's like separating twice, right? Let me look at this Seven of Swords. We have the prigione, the person who is bound by some situation, not able to move. Alegria, happiness, merriment, going out with friends, letting your hair down, partying. And then we've got consolante, sorpresa, which is the energy of Uranus, really, for me. So there is a consolation. Even though there was difficulty in getting away, or you were in a speaking of, for those of you that have had trouble in getting away from work for a holiday, as I said, some of you are moving under the radar, acting quickly, right? And that's what this card is all about. So you're able you are celebrating, able to get away from this energy, these chains that are binding you, and you are moving away, doing what your heart loves. Okay, so also in relation to what was binding you in a romantic relationship here, it looks as though the situation was really difficult. You really felt stuck. You really felt tied to this relationship. This is like the energy of the devil for me, you know, feeling as though something was way too hard for you to take control of. Okay, but it looks as though you are able to take control. You are being smart. You are making the right decision. And you are moving forward successfully. Let me look at the environment position here. La reunion. Reunion means a spiritual bond, right? Two people coming together. It could be a new partnership. For some of you, it could be a reunion, right? So maybe through travel, you are able to be reunited with your partner who may be at a distance. As I said earlier, the Belvedere, you are waiting for something to come in, someone, right? And then we've got the Il Nemico, which is the snake, the negative connotation. So maybe this says that the reunion is not coming quick enough for you. Maybe that's what the Il Nemico means. Or there is someone against this union. Let me take one more card. As you know, those of you who follow me, I don't like to leave a negative card because I don't know what this energy is all about. I need more clarity. And then we have the Gran Signore. This card speaks of abundance. This card speaks, this is a Taurus for me. This is an entrepreneur, a noble. Okay, so what these cards are telling me here, because this card reminds me of the energy of Leo as well. Leo is the noble. Leo is a king, you know. So I wanted to mention that where the eclipses are happening, they are very close. Like, I wanted to talk to you about the fixed star Regulus, which is it's in the constellation of Leo, and it is the brightest star. It is in the position of the heart of the lion. Now, Regulus is all about the noble, all about leaders. It's all about leadership, right? And abundance. So I think, and if I'm not mistaken, with the North Node, it is being activated. So that's why I think that you are moving into a more Leo energy, becoming more noble, more of a leader. And now, what is Leo all about? As I said, it is what the heart loves, what the heart wants. And that's why I said before here, we've got Leo and Aquarius. Okay, so there is major movement from Aquarius. Okay, and maybe that's what this is. It's leaving behind and moving into the energy of Leo, leaving behind the energies of Aquarius and moving into the energy of abundance and what your heart desires. Okay, abundance of love, because that's what Leo is all about. Now, my dear Cancerians, I am going to leave it at that, but I will give you 3 cards from the Lenormand, and I would like to see what other messages I have for you. If I take more Sibillas, it's going to go on forever. It's been a long reading. I know that people get tired, you know, after the 45-minute stage, it's just too long. So for those of you that are interested in a private reading, do reach out. I do go into a lot of depth, as you can see on my YouTube channel and my videos. I do have a 90-minute reading, which goes, you know, for 90 whole minutes. So you can imagine I'm just rambling on for an hour and a half. Nevertheless, Cancer. And I'm sorry if I always say it's just a bad habit. Sorry, you guys. This energy is for Cancer, dear universe. Cancer. Cancer messages for August. Okay, we've got the house. This to me speaks of stability. And Cancer, you rule the 4th house, the home, right? And this is a number 4. So this speaks straight to you. Okay, we've got the clouds. There is a bit of turmoil, a few problems here. And then we've got the birds. The birds, which mean this talks of news, usually good news, depending on what card is around it. Or travel, because that's what birds do, right? So for many signs I have read from the book, I'll just read a little bit for you, just for a bit more clarity. The house. The house is a symbol of having a safe place to go, as expressed by the saying, "My home is my castle." In general, this card is a sign of security, peace, and prosperity, and allows you to look into the future with confidence. Okay, let me look at number 6, which is the clouds. Your luck will be favorable if the bright side of the card lays upward. I'm not reading reversals, so it is upward. So maybe that's me helping you out, guys. If the card lays upward on the table. Otherwise, difficulties or inconveniences could be headed your way. Clouds block the view of promising vistas, and favorable conditions could be about to change. Prepare yourself for thunder and lightning, or at least for a cool rain shower. So it doesn't mean that it's a totally negative card. It is in between 2 very positive cards. The birds. The birds. This card indicates a wonderful trip or good news. It may also be that temporary difficulties or unpleasantness are on their way, or confrontations that you will be able to resolve. So it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so stability is coming in, even though there is a little bit negative note with the clouds. Whatever is, you know, if there's rain and thunder coming in, that is the eclipses. Whatever the case, as I've told many of you, there are trips here, trips in store for you. For some of you, they will be shorter trips. For others of you, they will be long distance trips. And the birds bring news as well. So I will leave it at that for you. I would like to thank each and every one of you. You are all very special, very important. All of my subscribers are, all the people who support my channel, because as you can see, a lot of hard work go into these videos. There's that again, I'm sorry. Keep saying sorry. Cancer, I do wish you well for the month of August. I would like to Also, thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing, of course. And do not forget that the universe is there to guide you, is there to bring you something more positive if there is negative, if there are any negative things in our lives. Now, Jupiter in Libra is fighting to bring in the right partner for you. So for those of you that are changing partners, good riddance to bad rubbish, I say. So sending you my love, Cancer. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.